7th at 11:30. April 21st is the Day of the Child, Day of the Book. We will be having a special bilingual story time program with activities. Each child attending will receive a commemorative activity book and a free book provided by the Stanislaus Reads program. We're also partnering with them. On April 25th at 3:30, we will have a wonderful Mexican storyteller, Laura Casillas, for a fun afternoon of stories in Spanish. And again, at that program, each child will receive a book to take home, provided to us by Stanislaus Reads. Please note that there will be no story times in April. That's when we're preparing, and we will start again with story times the first week in May. These programs are free, and they are all brought to the community via the 1/8 cent sales tax that supports the libraries. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Are there any questions? Thank you. At this time, is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak to the council on a non-agenda item?
Leonard Shepard, proud citizen of Ceres. And I want to thank the Chief of Police for something that I've never seen done here in Ceres in the last 23 years I've lived here. And that's an annual report, and it was, in my book, an outstanding report, very colorful, well done, and the front cover, you can see, as Chief Smith said, all but a few of the department's members. And that's an impressive bunch of folks there. And I just, myself, want to thank the Ceres Police Department for all they do to keep me and my wife and the citizens of Ceres safe. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else?
Good evening, Mayor, Council, Lawrence, Johanna. I was here 2 weeks ago about the San Ryno Park. I was just here to see what steps were taken about my concern. That was anybody? Toby?
Mr. Wells there.
Yes, Chief Smith and I have spoken. He has increased some patrols in that area, and we are still gathering some data. We hope to have a report back to the council at our next meeting.
That's it? Nothing?
They're still looking into it, so.
Okay. You guys have my name, my number, my address you guys took last time?
Yes, we have all your contact information. As we get the information, it will be reported back to the council, and we'll communicate with you as well.
Okay. I have suggestions. Anybody want to hear them? Yeah, I mean, if there's no answers, I'm going to leave right now. I'm not going to stay like last time. I'm sorry. I was just expecting more today. I was here 2 weeks ago. Nothing's been, no steps for 2 weeks. Nothing. No answers. Excuses? No excuses?
That's not an excuse. I told you what we've done. We've met, we've gathered information, we've increased patrols, we'll gather the rest of the data, like we said, and we'll report back to the council, and the council will make the decision if there's any action to be taken.
Okay. I'd appreciate if horrible decisions are made from now on, like a basketball court, if they go in your guys' neighborhood. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys for your time.
Okay, is there anyone else in the audience that would like to speak on a non-agenda item? Okay, seeing none, we will move to appointments to boards and commissions. We have none this evening. Conflict of interest declaration. Is there anyone on the council that would like to declare a conflict of interest on any of the 11 consent calendar items? Hearing none, we will move to the consent calendar. All matters listed on the consent calendar are considered routine in nature and will be enacted by a single motion unless otherwise requested by an individual council member or the public for special consideration. Otherwise, the recommendation of staff will be accepted and acted upon by roll call vote. At this time, is there anyone on the council that would like a consent calendar item pulled for further discussion?
No, but I'd like, excuse me, make a comment about 5A.
Okay.
Just a brief comment. You know, I read that report, and Mr. Jeremy, that was an excellent report. What was very enlightening is the last 2 pages was the 2015 conservation report when it talks about water warnings, flooded areas, tools, programs that we have for conservation, and how it was broken out, and who's using it and how many people are using it. I mean, it was a very enlightening report. So I just wanted to thank him and his staff for that report.
Okay. All right. At this time, is there anyone in the audience that would like a consent calendar item pulled for further discussion? Okay, hearing none, I'll bring it back to the council for direction.
Move for approval of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Can we have the roll call, please?
Councilmember Lane,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Kline,
Yes.
Mayor Vierra.
Yes.
Motion passes 302.
Thank you. We have no unfinished business this evening, no public hearing, no new business, and discussion items. I don't see anything there. So, councilmember referrals, is there anyone on the council that would like an item placed on a future agenda? Okay. Hearing none. Reports. I don't have anything to report this evening. Vice Mayor Kline? Nothing. Councilmember Lane?
Just to mention, we're getting close to about a month away for Street Fair, and we've been meeting on a regular basis. And for some of you in the audience who don't know, we are going to have a parade back this year. It's back there in the back. I can see it. Very involved, right? Yeah. So anyway, it's kind of exciting. So just want to mention, I'll kind of keep it updated, or Renee will, as we move forward to the event. But it'll be a lot of fun, and there will be a fair as well.
Perfect. All right. At this time, Ms. Dean, anything? Mr. Hallahan? Nothing, Mayor. Mr. Wells?
Yes, Mayor, just a couple of quick items. We had mentioned a couple months back about the formation of the Centennial Committee. We are getting that application process put together, and we'll be advertising that on our website and in the Sirius Courier for the month of April. We have had a couple folks already express interest in that, so we'll kind of formalize that process for the month of April, see what kind of interest we have, and then put that information together and bring it back to council with members who are interested in serving in that committee and start the meeting process. So that's coming up. In the resolutions you approved this evening, we had mentioned some of the legislative action, the 2 letters to send. The SB 876, the homeless bill, is being heard tomorrow in the Senate committee. It'll be an interesting case because there's basically every city in California is opposed to it, but the folks in support of that is a pretty long list as well. So it will be interesting to see how that bill tracks. So we will keep an eye on that, but that's it for this evening.
Okay. Mr. Westbrook? Mr. Jordan? All right. Mr. Smith? Oh, he's gone. I'll call back on him. Mr. Nichols? Nope. Mr. Damas? Nope. Mr. Hallam? I see him making his way up, so we do have a taker.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. Steve Hallam, Economic Development, Redevelopment Manager. I just want to take a short opportunity to make sure we get the word out to the community. Monday, May 9th, the City of Ceres is co-hosting a Valley Business Forum with the Small Business Development Center of the Alliance right here at the Ceres Community Center. It's, again, Monday, May 9th from 7:30 a.m. in the morning to 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon. We have a keynote speaker and some expert panelists that will be highlighting breakout sessions such as new ways to fund your business, staying compliant in an increasingly regulated world, how to market effectively to Hispanic customers, challenges of working with millennials, power of the growing Hispanic market, and overcoming business challenges. That's just a few of the breakouts we have. For the first 100 folks that register, and this is a free event, lunch will be included, and we'll have more out on that, but I wanted to make sure the council was aware, and I have a flyer that you can take. And I appreciate this opportunity.
Okay, thank you. Before you leave, I had a chance to take part in a discussion or information session in Merced where I don't remember his name, I have his card with me, I think, from the Go Biz from the state. Is there any way that we could see about inviting him to come in and speak to us about some of the programs? I thought it was very beneficial what they offer as far as helping new businesses with the I-loan and some of the other stuff that they have. To see, I mean, you might be up to speed on all that. I just was something that was not aware of, and I thought it's a great resource and tool. And he had a nice brochure which I can provide to you about the evolution, so to speak. That's what I'll call the evolution of redevelopment and the way that it's headed, and some of the tools that we might have in the toolbox for some projects. There's a few firms and a few cities like West Sac that are getting ahead of the curve on some of this stuff, and so maybe you could have him come and give a short presentation to us or something, or I can call him.
We'd love to. Yeah, no, just pass along the information to me and I can get contacts. We did host a short seminar in the fall where they came down and they talked with our businesses on the California Competes tax credit program. But that's just one of many they have, but we'd love to see if they could come down and
Yeah, it was very enlightening, the program that, and you can actually have 2 different programs within the city if you want for a specialized area. And I was thinking about the downtown area and some of the funding that might be available for some of that. Still tax increment at a smaller percentage, but when the supervisor decides that the county will give us their portion, I'm sure we'll be able to do a lot more projects.
Yeah, you bet. Okay, good. Pass that along, please.
Okay, thank you. I will. Well, that leaves us to Supervisor DeMartini. All right. Okay. With that, then we will go ahead and adjourn this abbreviated meeting this evening, and we will meet again on Monday, April 11th at 6 p.m. Thank you.